Hi guys, how are you doing? Cause I'm doing great. And have you ever faced a video game part that it's pretty hard? Maybe it's because you haven't trained enough, or it's just that you don't understand the mechanics as well as you would want. The point is that you can fight back with everything that the level throws at your face. And even if you only play Animal Crossing, this might be interesting for you. Because in this video, we're gonna talk about one of the hardest levels in the whole gaming scene. So sit back, grab a snack and let me start. But first of all, let me remind you something. I'm a small creator, I wanna hit fucking 100 subs. It's not too hard, like we're far like for 20, I don't know. The point is that if you don't subscribe right now, I'm gonna break your knees. This isn't a joke, I'm tired of asking it gently. Subscribe right now or I'm gonna break your fucking knees. Launched in April 13, 2021, is the first level that requires you to get the best grade in the whole first act of the game and the prelude. That's it! You need to play it perfectly in terms of style, speed and kills. 14 levels to get inside of the first prime fight. The second you get out of the elevator, you'll find the torch and a staircase. If you go down there, you'll find a door and a pedestal where you put the torch, and then you will be able to find— what the fuck is that? The Flesh Prison. The first boss of the level. It comes with 100 health and has a mechanic that makes this fight interesting. And it is the fact that it can regenerate its health. This will seem easy at first. The problem comes when you realize that its regeneration also depends on the damage dealt to it and how many eyes are spawned at the time. So, the more eyes alive, the faster the time decays. It has 4 attacks. The first one is a holy beam that will try to eradicate you. The second one is a black hole that in contact will give you 99 of hard damage. In the third one, the Flesh Prison will start to spin and throw blue projectiles, and in the fourth one, it'll summon eyes to try to shoot you. And as we talked before, they will heal the prison. It's important to say that it won't do the same attack twice in a row. For the strategies, I would recommend that you start with a nuke, wait till it spawns, and then use the blue shotgun ability and shoot the core with the red variant of the rail cannon. Just until now I realized that if I talk about every difficulty, I will stay here till the end of the time. So I will only say the standard, since it's the difficulty that I play. On the other hand, you can always use the marksman split shot to kill almost every eye. For doing damage to the Flesh Prison itself, you should try to shotgun swap, trying to parry a lot of attacks like the blue one, that gonna fucking kill the prison. It's one of the best attacks to kill it. And you can also perform a railgun shot with an electric drive cannon, or even better, a railgun but with the blue revolver. And in the last place, the nail guns and soul launchers are pretty good also. And I will keep the soul launchers for this fight, because when it health gets below 50%, something will change. It will spawn more eyes from 10 to 12, it will spawn one more light beam from 2 to 3, and it will spawn more blue projectiles from 2 to 3. As a final strategy, I would recommend trying to conserve the most stamina possible, since you'll need it to get away from the damage. Parry the blue projectile to get all your health back, prioritize to kill the eyes and don't get into the black hole. Once you kill him, you'll fight the real boss. This fight starts when MINOS gets out of the Flesh Prison, and even though he says he's grateful with you, that won't save you from the pain this man will inflict you. He has 130 health, he doesn't have any special weakness, but also no resistance. So now let's see which attacks he has.
I end it now!
MINOS will throw 4 hits, of which only the last one is parryable, but it will also damage the player if it hits in its way. If MINOS doesn't hit anything, then in the last punch, he will be stuck in the ground for a second. If you get hit by the first 3 punches, you will be sent to the other space, when MINOS can do an uppercut.
Die!
MINOS will throw an uppercut, and after that, he will try to crush you, creating a shockwave that will deal 25 damage to the player.
Prepare myself!
MINOS will throw 2 kicks in the ground, and a snake serpent on his third punch. The snake is parryable, and it will restore full health if parried. If not, that will deal 30 damage. If the serpent isn't parried, or if it doesn't hit the player, it will roam around you until it hits MINOS, a wall, or you. MINOS will perform a drop kick that will create an explosion, and it's parryable. Just like that. but this time he will do an explosion. The strategy is simple, don't get hit. Seriously, like this man can do crazy combos. But in general the idea is to practice it. He will always scram the next attack before doing. For the end is now, you should only move in circles and parry the last attack. The same at Prepare Thyself, but this time I would recommend to get a little back and then parry the snake. Try not to waste your stamina, since he won't waste his. For Crush you'll have to use the dash or just slide out of the explosion radius, and in Judgment you have to parry and slide to get out of the explosion. And that's it, but the best strategy that I can give you is to hear his attacks and then try to dodge to them. Don't overthink and don't lose speed, since how will he hit you if he can't even catch you? Released in March 15, 2023, this level requires you to P-rank every single level in the second act of the game, and to enter the level you need to find the gate in 6-2. Once you got all of the P-ranks, the door will open and you will be able to enter your worst nightmare. At the start of the level, you'll have to walk a little to enter your first fight. In a closed room, you'll encounter 4 Cerberus, and when you kill 2 of them, 1 Ferryman and 2 Virtues will spawn. The problem, the Virtues are outside of the room, and they can't hit you, but you can't hit them. The strategy here is to kill the Cerberus the fastest you can. A good way of doing it is by shooting 1 rocket and using the ability of the blue cannon. Then spawn 2 or 3 rockets more, and move a little forward, spawning the Cerberus and throwing the rockets, causing a red explosion that will almost instantly kill everyone. Then put a sound trap in the ground and avoid the lightnings. Keep the fireman and overcharge your pump shotgun, launching yourself towards the Virtues and try to kill them both with only a shotgun explosion. After that you'll find a hallway where 2 sentries, 1 small machine, 4 schisms, and an invincible mind flayer will spawn. The strategy here is to get as fast as you can to one of the sides of the arena, to use the electric rail cannon so you can hit both of the sentries and the swarm machine. Or in alternative you can use the drill rail cannon. The only downside of this tactic is that you need to be very fast to push the drill into the other enemy. Kill the swarm machine first, then kill the sentry to try to avoid the mind flayer's projectiles, and kill with shotgun, swap out the revolver the schisms. After this you'll be in a small corridor where at the end will spawn 2 street cleaners and 1 Cerberus. Kill the Cerberus using the SRS cannon to insta-kill them. The only thing is that you'll need to get very nearby to the Cerberus to do it, because of the ceiling. If you are too far from the statue, the cannonball will be destroyed, and to the street cleaners you try to overpump them. And then there is the first hard part of the level. There will spawn 1 invincible mind flayer, 2 swarm machines, and 1 sentry. The strategy is to kill the sentry first. I recommend it to do a knocked blaster punch and an overpump explosion. After it you should put a sound trap in the floor to kill the 2 swarm machines. After that, 2 malicious faces and 2 Virtues will spawn. Kill the first Virtue with the blue red cannon and the other one with the overpump explosion. For the Maurices you can use shotgun swap for them, or use the sharpshooter to reflect the projectiles to them. After it, the idols that protected the mind flayers will be open and you will be able to kill them. But keep yourself calm, you just did something very hard, don't choke now. After that, you'll encounter 2 insurrectionists. To avoid one of them, try to rocket right to this place, so when they jump, one of them will always die. Kill the other one by sound drops and the SRS cannon. Then there is the spaghetti tunnel. In the first part, 2 Virtus, 2 Maurices, and a sentry will spawn. The best strategy here is to nuke them out. The explosion will throw the Virtues to the wall of the tunnels, so they will insta-die, and then you should kill one Maurice and use the dash to avoid shot of the sentry, or use a coin to deflect. Take care of the sentry and then of the last Maurice. For the next part, 2 Cerberus, 2 sentries, and 1 Maurice will spawn. The idea is to charge the SRS cannon in the entrance and this part to shoot it to damage one of the Cerberus. Then use the Maurice as a grappling hook and insta-kill him with its projectile. After it, the 2 sentries will die. You have came to the hardest part in the level, an arena that will have 2 sword machines, 1 ferryman, 4 strays, and 1 idle circuit. At first you can say this doesn't seem so bad. It's a pretty big arena, right? Well, the problem is this little fucker. You see, stackers die when they explode, right? So they can only get enemies covered in sand one time. Unless they are idle, they won't ever die. The strategy here is to play a saw trap the second you get there, and try to insta-kill one of the sword machine. They will be a pain to get rid, but once you kill them both, then you should get away to the ferryman so he can hit you. If you are low on health, you can always kill one of the strays, and when he dies, you should kill the remaining strays. After it, 4 sentries and an idle hideous mass will spawn. You have to kill the sentries as fast as you can. Use the grappling arm to get nearby them, shotgun swap them. If you're going to get hit, try to deflect the shot with a coin or dash to avoid the damage. And once you kill them all, 3 Virtus and 4 Cerberus will spawn, but also the idol of the hideous man won't be protected. So the strategy here is to try to kill 2 of the Virtues and break the idol only once you need it. Do a lot of damage to the Cerberus and then do a saw trap in the middle to kill the Cerberus and the hideous mass. We left 1 Virtue alive to use it as a grappling point and a way to hit yourself, because since he is in the air, the attacker can't hit him. If the Virtue starts getting annoyed, then just kill it. Once everything is dead, then the last idle window will open so you can kill the stacker. Once then, only remains 2 enemies. Do you remember the Flesh Prison? Well, he's back. Now he comes with 4 attacks. He will spawn 4 eyes that will basically be used as grappling points. They can shoot you, but it doesn't really matter. The Panopticon can also spawn light beams that go vertically and horizontally. It can cast a mortar projectiles that will follow you everywhere you go. That's the hardest attack. And lastly, it can also summon the void. At the start, prepare a blue variant of the rocket launcher. Then at the moment you drop into the arena, start shooting it with the time pause rockets. Wait until the ability ends and start running from one side to the other of the arena. Avoid every damage possible. Deal the most damage possible, but don't waste your special abilities. And wait, because Sisyphus will get out of the Panopticon by itself. And every time you hurt the Panopticon, the time needed by Sisyphus to break out will become shorter and shorter. Now, once you kill them, the true show will start.
Eager to make them remember.
Sisyphus has 200 health divided into phases, but it has a 150% damage with shotguns. So let's see his stat.
You can't escape.
Sisyphus will strike a post and he will try to punch 3 times the player in a combo, only to end it by reporting himself in the air doing the slam, making a shockwave, dealing 30 points with the combo and 25 points of damage with the shockwave. It is parry.
Destroy.
Sisyphus will throw a punch only to send a link near to the player. That will create an explosion after a few seconds, dealing 25 damage. It is parry. Sisyphus will teleport himself to the player, and it will clap, creating a vertical shockwave that dealing 30 damage. It is not parry. Sisyphus will teleport himself to the player and will charge himself for a second, only to implode in a large explosion, dealing 50 damage, and it is parry. The strategy? On God, this fight is 10 times harder than the one with MINOS. Back there you had time to think about your next move. Here you don't get that luxury. You have to instinctively know every single one of Sisyphus' attacks. Every time he shouts, you must know what's coming next. My recommendation: speed is key. If you stay still, you're easy prey. Use everything you have. This might sound stupid right now, but believe, try to hit every single shot. Try to parry every attack. It also gives a stamina back. Move as fast as you can, but don't stay airborne for too long, because he can always bring it down. And that will have been everything. You know the drill. Subscribe, give you a like, comment because that helps make my day. I am the Starlander, and I'll see you in the next video.